Okay, hello, Mr. C students. Hello, everybody. It's Mr. C of Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy. Welcome back, my senior friends. It is time for your music session. And so today we are going to continue with vocal, okay? We're going to actually, in the title, it specifically says vocal warm-ups, okay? So that is going to be the core of our lesson today. So just get ready to do a whole lot of singing, guys. It's a whole lot of singing. We went over solfege last week, and we're actually going to do like a quick review of that in a little bit, okay? But first things first, I do want to get out my ukulele, and we're going to sing the Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy jingle, okay? So if you know the jingle, please sing along. Here we go. Time for school, time for music, time to learn together, we can do it. Learning is fun with Mr. C, and learning is fun, guys. Okay, so I know we are going to be learning a couple of things about vocal technique and using these warm-ups. These warm-ups is going to be very essential when it comes to diction. I don't know why I say diction, okay, and pronunciation and projection, working out all of those things when it comes to the voice. Now, mind you, yes, I said we're going to be doing a lot of singing when it comes to vocal warm-ups, but that's what they are. They're warm-ups. They're not meant for strenuating the voice in any way, okay? So that's what this is for, is to just get the voice going. But it's good to know these skills to be able to even warm up yourself, okay? A lot of times, I found myself, just a quick little story, I found myself where my teacher said, okay, if I get there a little later than you when it comes to getting ready for a performance, like in a place that I'd had to meet her or whatever the case may be, it's good that you know some of these warm-ups that I've warmed you up with. You can do it. Or if I'm not there, even if it's one of those performances that I had to be at, but she wasn't there, okay? So she would teach me these warm-ups that would help me to be able to independently get my voice going and get ready for the performance. And by the way, this has served me well. Over many years, I warm myself up. This is the way I get myself going before a performance. So that is what I'm going to teach you. This skill set that I'm going to teach you is to help you get your voice ready for whatever performance may come. All right. So there's that. And I do want to remind everybody, if you haven't done so, and for those people who have, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I have lots of subscribers onto Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy YouTube channel. So thank you so very much for your support. So if anyone has not subscribed, please just click the subscribe button on the bottom of this video below, and subscribe to my channel. It's no hassle. It's no cost to you or anything. You basically just get access to the library of many different videos that we have done in the past few months already. There's a large access of many different videos we've done of all these musical concepts that we've gone over. So it's really to your benefit when it comes to learning music. You can go back to these videos and always replay them and study and practice and rehearse these concepts. So besides that, like and share the videos. Please like and share, spread the word. Free music classes, music sessions with Mr. C, Monday through Friday. And also hit the notifications bell. Once you subscribe, hit the notifications bell so that you are kept abreast of upcoming lessons. Now, I do have an announcement to make. Which is fantastic. Okay, a couple of things, actually, a couple of new things. So shout outs, personal shout outs. Okay, I like to give some shout outs pretty much towards the end of the lesson of the many different people from many different countries who are always tuning into my channel, which again, I am so grateful for, to have made so many friends. But I would like to give some personal shout outs as well. So in the details of this video, take a look on how you can sign up to get a personal shout out during our lesson. So if you would like to definitely do that, no problem for me. It's going to be really fun. Just I will put your name to a song. That's the idea. I'm going to put your name to a song to give you a personal shout out. Learn how to sign up for that in the details of this video so that I can put your name in a personal shout out where I will sing your name with a song of some kind that I make up, or probably with the jingle. Okay, I'm working on it. I'm working out the kinks. But yeah, if you would like to get a personal shout out, a musical personal shout out from me during our live lessons, find out more in the details. Also, the other thing you can find out in the details of this video is that I'm also giving private lessons now, okay, for anybody who watches Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy YouTube live channel, the live channel here. Whoever if you would like some private lessons, I teach 5 different concentrations in my private lessons. I teach singing, I teach piano, I teach drums, I teach guitar, and I teach ukulele, okay? Which is pretty much the instruments that you've seen me play, okay, and do, okay? So for the most part, I teach those privately. If you would like private lessons, find out more in the details. My contact information, my email through Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy is there, as well as my cellular phone number. So take a look at my contact information. Give me a ring, give me a holler, okay, and we can talk about setting up private lessons via virtually. Okay, I always like to do it through FaceTime. So I like to use FaceTime. FaceTime I have found to be very reliable and very succinct when it comes to timing whenever I teach virtually. So FaceTime is very good. I definitely suggest you getting FaceTime if you haven't downloaded that app. FaceTime, you can get it even through Google Play to your Android if you have one, and it's totally free. It's totally free to get FaceTime from either from Play Store, Google Play Store, or from the App Store if you have Apple. Okay, so yes, private lessons. I am excited. I am definitely excited for the personal shout outs and the private lessons of teaching virtually. So yeah, hit me up, guys. Give me a call. Give me send me an email, and let's talk. Let's definitely talk about the details of learning virtually and getting a private lesson with me. All right, guys. So there's that. Okay, membership also to Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy. If you like a membership, okay, go on to patreon.com/Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy. For a minimum of $1, you can become a member and get many benefits through that membership. All right, folks, so that's all my announcements. Okay, thank you very much. We are going to, I forgot to mention in the title, our new hymn for today is going to be When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. That is the name of the song, the hymn that we're going to do. And some people may know this. You may know this particular song. But if you don't, okay, you can easily go onto Google search engine, type up the name When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. When the Roll is Called Up Yonder, you simply type in the word lyrics, and the lyrics of the song will show up right there. You can have them handy on your phone, your tablet, wherever, so you can sing along if you do not know this song, okay? Let's get into our exercises, though, shall we? Everybody, some stretches. Everybody ready? Make sure your posture is good, by the way. If you're sitting up or standing, back straight, shoulders relaxed. Everybody, raise your arms up as high as you can. Don't push it. Don't overdo it. Raise it up as high as you can and let them drop. And everybody start rolling the shoulders. Nice and easy, feeling that massage. And breathe. Make sure you're breathing while you're doing all these stretches. Do not forget to breathe, okay? Here we go. Roll them forward now. Roll them forward. All right, fantastic, everybody. Let's look all the way up. Let's look all the way down. Let's look all the way to our right and all the way to the left. Tilt your head to the right. Tilt your head to the left. And everybody roll the neck in a circle very slowly. Don't over push it, and definitely do not rush it. Nice and slow. Okay, and in the other direction, everybody. Let's roll our necks in the other direction. Okay, and everybody shrug your shoulders and hold it. And drop your shoulders. Once again, shrug your shoulders and hold it. And drop it. Everybody put your arms out in front of you, and let's exercise our grip strength. Breathing. Very good, everybody. And now let's rotate our wrists inward. And go in the other direction. Rotate them outward. And now let's rotate our wrists and elbows outward. And let's go in the other direction, inward, wrists and elbows. Great, everybody. Okay, just a little shake, nice and loose, okay? And everybody take a deep breath. Now, remember, with vocals and anybody who ever plays instruments, woodwinds or brass, okay? Our breathing, our controlled breathing is gonna be our hand on our tummies, okay? You're going to breathe in through your nose, but as you breathe in through your nose, expand the belly, pushing the hand outward. And then when you breathe out through your mouth, let the belly go down, okay? So make sure you're doing this action. No chest movement. If you feel your chest going like this, you're doing it wrong. Make sure you're only using the belly, okay? The solar plexus, okay? When you breathe in, expand. When you breathe out, contract, okay? In through your nose, everybody, let's do it. And out through your mouth. Breathe in, belly out, breathe out, belly in. One more time, everybody. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now we're going to breathe in one more time and let's hiss. Hold out a long hiss. Hold it out for 10 counts. Okay, everybody, for 10 counts. Hand on tummies, and on my 4 count, breathe and then hiss. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and breathe and hiss. And done. Did you guys last the whole 10 counts? Good. I hope you did, guys. Okay, hopefully you've been practicing outside of our sessions, okay? So you want to always keep that kind of practice going to develop and expand on your stamina, okay? Stamina is very important when it comes to singing. So now, let's get right into it, okay? Actually, I forgot one more little exercise, one more little thing. Take your 2 hands and start rubbing your cheeks in a circular motion, because we're about to sing our hymn. When the roll is called up yonder. Okay, so let's massage our cheeks. Everybody go in the other direction. Circular motion. There we go. Get the blood flowing and to unstiffen the cheek muscles. Okay. All right, everybody, let's do this. Here we go. I'm going to grab my guitar for this one. And when the roll is called up yonder, hopefully you were able to get those lyrics handy if you don't know the song, okay? And follow along as best as you can. You know how to sing this song, even better, okay? When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me get my bearings, okay? I sang it yesterday for my session yesterday, and now it's not coming. Now it's not coming to me. I got to remember it. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now I got it. I'm good. Okay, sometimes I need a little bit of me time to really get a focus on. Here we go. All right. When the trumpet from the beginning, and when the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks eternal, bright and fair. When the save of earth shall gather over on the other shore, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. On that bright and cloudless morning, when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection fair. When his chosen ones shall gather to the home beyond the skies, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks eternal, bright and fair. When the saved of earth shall gather over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. And that is when the roll is called up yonder. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Give yourselves a little bit of round of applause if you were able to keep up. Great job, guys. But if you weren't, if you found it a little bit difficult, then by all means, go back to this video. That's all you have to do. Go back to this video on this channel, and play it again. Just play it again and practice it in repetition, okay? All right, everybody. So let's get right down to the nitty-gritty, okay? Right down to the actual core of our lesson, vocal warm-ups. So just as I said before, vocal warm-ups are meant very simply to warm up the voice, okay? We still always want to maintain good posture, okay? Want to maintain good posture, our shoulders relaxed at all times, whether you're sitting or standing. It doesn't matter. I have to sit because I'm going to use my piano keyboard to do a lot of the tuning for our warm-ups, okay? So let's get right down to it, okay? Let's take one more deep breath in, actually. Hand on your tummies, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Remember, always exercising this, okay? So now, some of the warm-ups that I like to do very primarily, okay? And seems very simple, and you probably even heard this warm-up before, okay? So I like to take the first 5 notes of any scale, pretty much of the C scale. This is our middle C, okay? Just for your information, okay? But regardless of wherever you play, let's say you happen to have a piano at home, okay? And you could virtually play any note, and that could be your starting note, okay? Wherever you want, really, okay? But I always like to start on middle C, okay? And you should be able to hear my piano, okay? Hopefully I got a good volume there, okay? Now, that will be kind of like our do, our starting note, okay? But if you ever heard this warm-up before, la 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 la, okay? That's one of my basic, one of the most basic famous, I don't want to say famous, but one of the most basic warm-ups that I definitely like to do just to get things started off, okay? It goes on the first 5 notes, okay? And it exercises that consonant to vowel, okay? Especially that vowel ah is in la, where you're going to be opening up the jaw. La, 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 okay? So 5 notes up and down, okay? So again, it goes la, 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 la. Let's do it slower so that you guys can keep up, okay? There's nothing wrong with doing it slower. It's not about speed ever, about anything that we do. It's never about speed. It's about making sure that you have every pitch, that you're always listening. So if this is our starting note, everybody hum that. Hum it to yourself so you can really internalize that pitch. Okay? And then we're going to, remember, drop the jaw on every la. La, okay? Drop the jaw, la, sitting up straight and making sure you are exaggerating those syllables on la. Ready and Let's do it, guys. And la 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 la. And now, so that's one way to go. Now, from there, I always like to go a half a step up. So if this was my starting note to begin with, I'm going to go up another half step. Okay, do you hear that? Okay, so I'm going up a half step so that I can then have a new starting note, and then it's going to take on the same quality of pitches. Watch me first. La 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 la. 5 notes going up, 5 notes going down. Technically, what we're really singing, guys, if we were to put it to solfege, we're actually singing this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So you're going from do to re, mi, fa, sol, and then backwards. So once you reach sol, you're going back to fa, mi, re, do. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So if you guys were here last week when we're going over the solfege, you're doing just those first 5 notes and going back down in the major scale, okay? Let's try this together. Do, ready, that's our first note. Hum it to yourselves. And let's do this together, guys. Here we go. And sing. Do, oh, sorry, no solfege, my fault. Let's do that la. La, ready, and la, 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 la. Let's see if we can slow it down a little bit, guys, okay? Let's try it again. La, and go. La, 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 la. Now, did you see what I did? I went from this original key to... Now we're going up another half a step, so hum that first note. Ready, and la, la. And let's do it nice and slow, guys. Here we go. And la, 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 la. And that was our note there. But now we're up here, so hum it. Make sure you internalize that pitch as your starting note. And again, you're just singing do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, but on la. But let's change that syllable now. This is also another thing I'd like to do. So from la, instead of singing on la, we're going to sing it on ma, okay? Hey, not much of a difference, okay? But now you change texture there going when it comes to singing. You're changing the consonant there to add a different texture. So let's try that. On ma, now you have to sing it on ma, so make sure you exaggerate your facial expression. Ma, and let's do it. Ma, 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 ma. Now there's our new do, our new starting notes. Hum it. And now we're going to sing it on ba. Let's do it on ba. And go. Ba, 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 ba. Now, here's something that I haven't done, okay, that I'm going to do now. We're going to change the vowel, okay? So instead of ba, as we just left off doing, let's do bo. Okay, so now you're changing that long vowel from ah to o, and it's bo, bo, bo the whole time. So now you're adding even more of a difference there where you are forced to have to use that consonant. Make sure the consonant is crisp, b, and then o by dropping the jaw sort of, but also shaping the mouth into a different vowel sound, okay? Shaping it so that you can project a nice tone, okay? And of course, stay on pitch. Bo, bo, hum it to yourself. And let's sing it. Here we go, nice and slow. And now we're going up a half step and change it over to ba. Here we go. Actually, no, we did ba, right? So change it over to so. Let's change it to so. See, you can do all different combinations of consonants and vowels. So, here we go. Shape the mouth. And so, 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 so. Okay, so I'm going to stop there with that exercise. Now, that particular exercise is great because from there you can keep going from every half step. Okay, you can go start. You can have a new starting half a step, going up a half step each time, having a new starting note. Okay, so that you can explore your range. Okay, so not only that, you can improve. Not only are you improving on your diction on the one hand, and your pronunciation, your projection and your tone, but also your pitch range. So you're testing to see how far you can go. I've been known to go as high as right there. Okay, I've been known to go as high as there, and that's a high E above. That's my highest note. High E above high C, okay? So I've been able to go there, and that's just through constant practice, warming up, okay? So that's what that does. It improves, it exercises the voice in a good way to improve on your range overall, okay? Now, here's another exercise that definitely really improves on tone. And by the way, if you've noticed, they look pretty silly, right? They look pretty silly. Everything that we're doing has this silliness to it. So the idea is to it might make you laugh every now and again, but in a kind of serious way, you want to try to engage these exercises with the intent that it's improving your voice, whether silly or not. But here's the thing, whether being that it's silly, when you have to exaggerate all of those facial muscles and things like that. Well, this is what singers do. This is what all singers do, all very good singers, okay? All disciplined singers. Unfortunately, there are some undisciplined singers out there, There actually are some that do that have natural talent, but never been really disciplined in this, and could be 10 times better if they engaged in a lot of these warm-ups and stuck to the technique, okay? But here's one that I like to use when it comes to improving on tone and projection, okay, especially in the lower ranges, okay? So this one goes like this. So this is our starting note again on middle C, and we're going to use the vowel E, long E, E. But not only are you going to smile, you're going to smile it on E, but you're also going to make it very nasal, very nasal. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see that? So if you do that enough to one of your friends, that could prove to be very annoying to them, okay? And when you want to act silly. But this is really good to help focus the sound pretty much over here on your nasal and facial cavities. So that's important, especially in jazz, in your jazz genre, okay? It's very important to have a focused tone right over here. That's how you get that relaxed sound that you hear whenever somebody is singing jazz. I'm just doing a little scat just to kind of give you an example there. But it's because now it takes on a different type of regimen, a different type of discipline to focus the sound more here, more than in the solo, more than the diaphragm, focusing the sound right over here, okay? So here it goes, E. Everybody give me a nice smile, E, and this is your first note, humming, and you're gonna go from here, and then back down. E. Do it one time with me. Here we go. And E. and we're going to go down a half step. And there's our first note, our starting note. Now we're going into the lower range. E. Hopefully you did that with me. Of course, I didn't warn you, so let's try it again. Ready? E, and nice and nasally, and E. Now let's go down a half step. There's our first note, and we're gonna go down more, and E. Ready, and let's go. And E. Let's go further. And do it with me on that note, E, and E. And done. Let's stop right there. Okay. Hopefully you guys were able to stay on pitch. Okay. And we can keep going. We can keep going in those lower ranges. We can continue on to get into that lower range. If you're having trouble right now staying on pitch, the best thing you can do is take these exercises that we went over just now and practice, okay? Practice. Maybe you're not good at the piano, not necessarily, but follow along with this video so that this way you can continue to get better, okay? So we've gone a little bit over our time, okay? But there's that one exercise, la 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 la, and then there's the other one, okay, always staying on E, so that this way you focus the sound when as you go lower. As you go lower, you're focusing that sound, making a really tight smile, E, and focusing the sound right about here so that you get that particular tone going on to help you with what? The jazz genre, okay? If you're into jazz and that's the kind of music you like, this exercise is definitely helpful for that, okay? I will show you guys more exercises, more vocal technique warm-ups next week, because there are tons more that you could definitely use and be independent with before getting into a performance, okay? So I want to thank you guys once again for joining me. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause for all the singing that you guys have done. Great job, everybody. Pat yourselves on the back, okay? It takes a lot of work, and you guys did a fantastic job. So once again, practice with this video outside of our live meeting here. And also, if you haven't subscribed, once again, just a reminder, subscribe. Find out more in the details of this video about having personal shoutouts and also private lessons with me via virtual if you guys are interested. And, shoutouts right now to my people from China and Japan, from India, from the Philippines, also from my friends in Sri Lanka and Australia and in South America, and of course the United States, from London, the UK, I should say. Thank you guys very much for supporting me and tuning in. Please let everybody know, like and share these videos, and let everybody know of the free classes Monday through Friday. I will see everybody next week, okay? And as always, I wish you happy practicing. Everyone take care. Have a great day.